Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Brewing with Magic. Well, today I have got an absolute beast of a deck for you. After 25 games on the ladder, this deck has an 84% win ratio, 21 wins, 4 losses, 84% win rate on the play, 81 on the draw. This deck is bonkers. It was created by a very good friend of the channel, my buddy Wahid, who goes by Top Deck King on YouTube. Check out his content as well. It is absolutely amazing. But before I show you this deck, make sure you check down in the description below to see how you can be eligible to win a free Strixhaven booster set box. We're giving it away on May 8th to one of our subscribers. To be eligible to enter into the raffle to get the box, you need to check out the description down below to see how to do that. So now, why don't we get into what this deck consists of and how we run it. So here we are with the deck, 84% mono black control. The win ratio on this thing is out of control. It has just been burning through the rank ladders. Wahid, aka TDK, Top Deck King, is I don't know, still in the 80% if not high 70% win ratio as well, with way more games than 25 under his belt. That's about where we're at, is 25 games. So what exactly is in the deck and what are we doing with it? It's a straight up control deck. So we're doing exactly what you would think from a mono black control deck. We have our removal package. We have 2 Bloodchief Thirst, 2 Eliminates, a Heartless Act, 2 Elspeth's Nightmare, which is amazing. This card not only is removal, not only lets us see their hand, and exiles their graveyard. So what you're doing is, this card is good against most rush decks, good against mono red, mono white. It just gets rid of those little creatures. It's good against rogues because it gets rid of their smaller creatures. It's good against rogues because it eliminates their graveyard. It's good against cycling because it eliminates their graveyard. It's good against Rakdos because it gets rid of their graveyard. Like, this card puts in so much work in the current meta. It is absolutely amazing. 4 copies of Murderous Rider. It's a removal card, which is really important, but it also comes down as a creature with lifelink, which is great once again against almost every deck that's coming at you super quick, so that you can gain life back because you're using your life as a resource constantly in this deck. We have 2 copies of Hagra's Mauling, which also can do double duty as land. If you have it early game, you might want to slam it down as a land as turn 1, otherwise use it as removal late. And then a copy of Erebos Intervention. Once again, does a lot of work. You can exile a lot of cards from a graveyard or gain a whole bunch of life, and the -X gets around things like Toski and stuff like that, indestructibles. So, or if you're playing mono white, who cares about that Selfless Savior? If you have this in your hand, really strong card. Then to continue with our cleanup package, we have our board wipes. 3 copies of Extinction Event and 2 copies of Shadow's Verdict. Shadow's Verdict in the current meta is absolutely bonkers. There are so many situations people don't remember that this also cleans up 3 or less planeswalkers, and there are a couple of planeswalkers that come out nowadays that cost 3, and this is amazing. You've got the Royal Scions, and you've got the, oh man, I'm blanking, but the white one, which you will see here and there. So that is an amazing card. It does a lot of work also. Then we have our draw spells, which is 4 copies of Mazemind Tome and 3 copies of Solemn Simulacrum. Solemn Simulacrum does ramp you, and then when it dies, draws your card. It's a great creature. Against rush decks, you're going to want to throw it, get your land. You usually sack and block a creature just so that you draw, and so you saved yourself some life. You got a card and a land into play. Really strong. Cling to Dust is a huge utility card. Same thing as with Elspeth's Nightmare, as in so much graveyard manipulation going on right now that this really helps, but it also helps you draw cards or gain life. So if you're really low on life, you cling to Dust and you gain some life against, say, mono red. If you need to draw cards, you go ahead and draw cards. A great thing that, see, a lot of people will crack their Fabled Passage on their first turn, which is a horrible idea. You're giving your opponent information. And another thing you do is, if I go black land on turn 1, untapped, and I have a Cling in my hand, and my opponent goes turn 1 and cracks their Fabled Passage, now what they've done is they let me draw a card, because I'm going to cling their Fabled Passage and draw the card. So just another reason to not crack your Fableds right away unless you need to. And then 1 copy of Necromentia. What this is really doing is, this is our utility row, and so this is another utility card that basically it shuts down decks that rely around 1 card. If you can get this off against Ultimatum, you probably shut them down. If you can get this off against, cycling, boom, Necromentia gets rid of their Zenith Flare. Mono red, if you can get there and you call Torbrand, or if you think the Torbrand's coming, that shuts them down. Embercleave, this deck usually will deal with the creatures, so Embercleave's not so dangerous. It's the Torbrand that'll get you, stuff like that. Then we have our finishers. So the deck originally had 4 copies of Ugin, but we are down to 3 copies of Ugin because of the fact that hey, look, it's a new Strixhaven card. We didn't need Professor Onyx in the deck to make it run the way it is, but why not? Professor Onyx is such a strong card. And another thing that this does by replacing one Ugin is Ugin's an 8-drop, this is a 6-drop. So if we draw it early on, we have another thing that we can do. And we only have 60 cards in the shell, it's not a Yorion deck, we have lots of draw, so we'll find this more often than not. And then our last card that's not a land is going to be 2 copies of Tybalt or Valky. So we can naturally cast Valky if we have to late game, because we do have the 4 pathways, and that's all you really need in the deck, because most of the time you're going to either throw this early game as Valky itself, or late game you've drawn so many cards you'll have the red. But if you notice our closers, we have a 6-drop, a 7-drop, and an 8-drop Planeswalker. They're super strong. You can actually win the game with them, but I take that back. The actual win con of the deck is probably going to be one of your 4 copies of Crawling Barrens. So that is a super strong card too. Anytime at the end of a turn, if you're not doing anything else, you have Crawling Barrens in play, you're always pumping it up at the end of their turn, and you're just trying to get that as big as possible. The deck also has 2 castles in it for some draw power, 10 swamps, 4 pathways, I already mentioned the Barrens, a Field of Ruins to kill their Crawling Barrens, a Labyrinth just to stop things that are trying to attack you can't handle because you don't have removal, and 2 Radiant Fountains just to gain a little life, because there are a lot of rush decks out there right now. So pretty straightforward deck. Keep the board as clear as possible, keep setting up your board, keep your hand full, don't miss land drops ever if possible, throw down big things, wipe the board, and just slowly take them out. The deck works absolutely amazing. You might see that there's a 15 card sideboard over here. It's not needed, it's just there because the way Wahid, aka Top Deck King, works is he is a best of 3 player. This deck works super well in best of 1, and it's tuned for best of 1 right here, and he just had tuned a best of 3 deck. Thank you very much for showing us this deck, Wahid. It is an absolute beast. So we should probably get into some gameplay and show you exactly how good it is. But if you like this video or any of our others, please give this video a like. Please subscribe to the channel, completely free, and it really helps support us over here. Leave us a comment down below because it will give you an entry into the free Strixhaven set booster box giveaway that we are doing on May 8th. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. Okay, Con, me and you. Opponent goes first. We have a Swamp, 2 Crawling Barrens, a Kling, Maze Mind Solemn, and an Ugin. They're showing a Loris, which we cannot handle anytime soon, but we do have the Kling, so we'll try it. It's a little intimidating. I would like to have had a few more removals because I'm sure this is rogues. So, okay, there's the Wind Robber. And a Aggro Mauling, guaranteeing us a turn 4 land drop. We have 3 here, and a Maze Mine. And it's another Black Source. I gotta throw it. Gotta be turn 1. Okay. They Triome and smack us down for 1. Elspeth's Nightmare. So all we can do here that's productive is probably throw the Crawling Barrens, throw the Maze Mine Tome. I could have clung to dust this, but we want to start cleaning up our draws here, make sure we're getting what we need. They go another Triome. They're going to come at us again. We got the Nightmare now, and they won't be able to counterspell that Elspeth's Nightmare. Yep. Let's go ahead and scry, see what we got coming up. It's another Ugin. That's not happening. Bloodchief Thirst. Let's throw another Swamp. Let's throw the Elspeth's Nightmare. Are they running? Okay. Oh, no. There they go. And say, do they have counter spells that aren't Drown in the Loch? Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. Maybe they'll dispute you sometimes, or, you know, negate. But usually rogues are pretty consistent. We're going to see their hand. They're not going to be able to end the story here. Okay, they get our Solemn. We'll just kill that with a Bloodchief Thirst. And then we'll hold up a draw spell. Or, yeah, we can Bloodchief Thirst this. Then we can also Cling to Dust this turn. And we can draw with the Maze Mind Tome. I don't hate it. Pass. I'm not looking for anything. I'm going to save this. Let's see what's in your hand. Peekaboo. In the story for me? Didn't say please. Drown in the Loch. Heartless Act. Inscription of Ruin. Guess Drown in the Loch. I mean, they can make us discard 2 cards if they really wanted to, so we have to be careful. They know we have that Ugin. They can also counter the Ugin. We got a lot of stuff that they, let's show them. We'll play that because they know we have it. We'll Blood Chief Thirst the Valky. They don't have anything else going on. They look like they're a little bit more control-y. And then we'll pass the turn. We don't want to do too much till the end of their turn because they're going to try. I mean, if they try to make us discard cards with the Field of Ruin, then we'll work with that. They're probably going to try to bring Loris in their hand or hold up the counter spell. Let's read a book while we're waiting. Oh, that's a good page. Oh my, this story is incredible. Huh, that's how it ended. And I think maybe we're going to get the concede here, but this feels just as good as any other win. Okay, until it says my turn, let's go ahead and use that black source. And let's clean our graveyard, because that's more important. Bye-bye, Swamp. Ooh, a land. Now let's draw with the Maze Mind Tome. Okay, nope, all the cards. Another land. And let's go ahead and get rid of their graveyard. They know we have a bunch of stuff. They don't know everything we have. Let's see if we can get a counter spell, or they can Heartless Act it. We're giving our opponent something to do while mana ramping and just trying to get through this. Trying to not let them draw into something. Our opponent may have already left. And this is going to be the concede. Okay. Take action. And we'll ship it back. I don't feel there's any reason to be scrying with the Maze Mind Tome. We have plenty of cards in our hand. If they make us discard, we want to be drawing cards, not scrying. And that's how you beat rogues. Hello, Griselda. We do go first. Our opponent is not showing us any info. We have two Nightmares, Elspeth's Nightmares, some land. I'm going to keep it. We'll lead with the castle because it comes into play tap. We have no swamps. Bad hand, no swamps. They go plains into an Alseid of Life's Bounty. So we will go Radiant Fountain into a Maze Mind Tome and pass the turn. We're looking for Shadow's Verdicts. We're looking for things like of that nature. So they're going to swing at us for one. But we're going to scry because we are looking for answers. A swamp is nice. I don't like passing it, but unfortunately we're gonna. It's another Maze Mind Tome. Let's throw this out on black for now, and let's Nightmare. We'll go for the Speaker. They're not... no, if we go for the Speaker, it's a dead... Yeah, we either get the Speaker or they lose the Alseid. So let's just go for the Speaker. Yep. Resolved. Yep, my friend. I know. Nice. Okay, they're going to swing at us for the one. Gain a little life. You really passing? Okay, let me see your hand. So they need another land. They've got a Banishing Light, a Glass Casket, and some other stuff. So we'll take the Banishing Light, obviously. It's the only thing that can really affect us. We'll throw this out on red now. And they've got a 1/1 that I want dead. So we're going to Elspeth's Nightmare again. Take that out. We could have Solemned. Whoops, we'll use this for the end of turn to make sure we find a land. We have the Aggro Mauling if we really need to. If they don't get a third land drop, that is what we're looking for. You got all these little... Yeah! There we go. It still counts. Ghost Bruno! Opponent is going first. They don't show us any information, and we can answer anything they do for a little while. So we're keeping this. 2 lands is good. One's Pathway, Blood Chief, Erebos, Maze Mind, Elspeth's Nightmare, Hagrid. If they're a creature deck, we have every answer we need. Well, let's lead out on the... I'm going to throw the Hagrid Mauling because it being a land on turn 1 guarantees us 4. There's a Luminarch, perfect. I mean, I would love to Elspeth's Nightmare that, but it can't be that way. We have to Blood Chief, Thirst it, and ship it back. Let's see what our opponent's got. It's a 3rd land into a Staram Aspirant. Angel spells cost you 2 less. Well, that's actually going to get Elspeth's Nightmared. Sorry. Take our turn. Let's go ahead and throw the Crawling Barrens out. Let's Elspeth's Nightmare. Bye-bye, Starheim Aspirant. Let's ghost that thing. Sorry, Bruno. Fourth land, another Aspirant. Okay. I got answers for that. And a card into Fort. Hello, Starheim Unleashed. So we need to find an Extinction event or Shadow's Verdict. Banishing Light, so we know they only have land left. So we throw this... Hold on. Hold on, what do I got? I got 3 drops here, so it doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and throw the Radiant Fountain, and... Unfortunately, I'm just going to go ahead and pass. Next turn, I can Maze Mine and hold up a Murderous, but right now, we cannot do that. Another land for the opponent. They're going to trigger on that. They're going to swing at us, I believe. So, let's Murderous Rider it. Well, they have no removal instant speed spells, because that instantly happened. So now we can... Ooh, Valky. I like that. So you're going out on red. You're going red. And they're going to probably Starheim Unleashed. I think that's what that is. Let's put the Murderous Rider that we already cast out. Let's put our Maze Mind out now. We can't do anything now, you know, as far as during their turn. We're going to scry at the end of their turn with the Maze Mind. Probably during our Baneslayer Angel. Unfortunately for them, we can just get rid of that. But that is... Wow. That is a good draw. Let's go ahead and scry. Solemn we don't want. Nope. I'm going to scry again. Trying to find me some land. Extinction event. We have a Murderous and an Erebos Intervention. I don't think we need that. Let's draw a Nugan. So let's go ahead and... So we can't Erebos that. It's too big. So Murderous Rider it. Can't have that there. Next attack for 2. Put a stop here so we can try to get a land again. Starheim Unleashed now? No, maybe that's not what it is. Let's go ahead and put a counter on this. Resolves. There we go. We already have red, so we don't need red. We'll put this out on main page, please. Put this out on black. One that gives us 6 lands. Almost enough. I'm gonna throw the other Murderous. Yeah, let's throw the other Murder. I was thinking about holding up for the Crawling Barrens, pumping the Barrens. But nah, we're going to go ahead and just swing in for 2. Start gaining life. I still think this is a Starheim Unleashed. What are you? Flying Lifelink. Oh, the one that keeps making more. So, if we get this land... I had to stop, didn't I? Interesting. So, we'll go ahead and do this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a total of 6 lands. So, we'll do this for 5. Pay 5. Got to get rid of that. That can't be there. Let's gain some life. I had a stop here. It won't matter now. Let's attack. And just so there's no stops or holdups, let's, wait, how much land do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why scry? I'm just going to end up drawing next turn. But then again, I want that Valky. I really want that Valky. So, I'm scrying. This is such a bad player move. Control player, be calm. Nope, I'm not. Nope, don't want that. Come on, land! The deck is all land! End the turn. If we hit a land, we can Valky. They're going to Starheim Unleash. Oh, Doomscar. Okay. 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 Okay, now let's pump the Crawling Barrens once. We're not taking that action. Extinction event is the play, because we... End turn. We'll pump the Crawling Barrens again, holding up the Extinction... Eliminate. There we go. There's one of those. I think the deck has land in it, but I can't remember. My turn. Let's go ahead and put counters on this. Decline the action. Eliminate that. Take our turn, and by the time we're 1 turn away from just winning with that. We have the Extinction event if they do have a Starheim Unleashed. There's no point in attacking right now because I can pump Crawling Barrens at the end, then pump it again next turn and attack for a lethal. There is the Righteous Valkyrie. Well, I can't pump it now and win, but we can Murderous Rider it. 38, 39 life. We're not really in any trouble. Now we're at 37 life with the Murderous Rider. Ba-boom! Land would be gross. Man! Why? Let's throw the Murderous Rider. This is hilarious. We are a land-thick deck. Doomscar. Okay, well, that's fine. Goes to the bottom. Shadows Vert. We're just passing. We'll pump up the Crawling Barons at the end of their turn, win the game. This is a hilarious... Yeah, there we go. Game over. We're winning by attrition. We had all this other juice in our hand to have won the game. And then we draw it. Oh, Magic Gods. Good game, Ghost Bruno. A win's a win. A win's a win. Who do we got next? We have an opponent. Hello, opponent. We go first. 4 lands. Blood Chief, eliminate, Extinction Event. Keeping it. Let's start off with Swamp Pass. Let's see what our opponent is up to. Single red pass. We'll go Swamp Pass. We have eliminate in our hand. Blood Chief for next turn. Robber of the Rich. Rimrock Knight. Okay. Pass. We're not killing that with an eliminate. We will kill that with a Blood Chief Thirst. And they had to throw a Rimrock Knight. That's not horrible for us. Annex. Okay. We'll pass. And now we'll eliminate. And now they'll get a 1-1, but we'll have a Solemn. I mean, they can stomp it. If they really want to come through with a 1-1, that's fine. We'll throw this out on red. We'll throw the Solemn. We'll go ahead and get a black land. Take action. We need something big now. We need one of our Planeswalkers or, I don't know, anything. Extinction Event, huh? That's what you're going to make me do? There's a Maze Mind Tome. This goes out on black now. I'll let him have another 1-1, I think. Let's kill the Annex. Yep, you get a 1-1. Let's throw out the Maze Mind Tome. And we're going to hold back the Solemn because we are a control deck. Now, if they stomp it, we didn't get any value out of it, but that's fine. We're trying to hold them back. They can't block, so they should just be running in with it. At least those two. Fervent Champion. Good for them. Must have been their draw. You still can't come in. I don't... Oh. They're going to pump the Fervent Champion, so they can go ahead and have that. Oh, they'll pump the Rimrock. Okay. First strike here. At least here I kill something. Cool. They really want that Solemn dead. That was a smart play, I guess. We'll take that action. Nice. Fireblade Charger. And let's scry. We got to get counters on here to gain life. It's another land. We definitely... 4, 5, 6. I don't think we pass on land right now. So we'll throw you out on black. This is odd, and even. Let's Extinction on odd. Leave them a 1-1 and pass a turn, holding up a Murderous Rider and a Maze Mind draw. If they throw the Rimrock Knight, I'm not going to kill it. I'll be drawing. Yeah, we'll take one. I'll take it. And there's the Rimrock Knight. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Wow, nice. I'm mauling. I can actually cast both of these. Fireblade Charger is the next play. And a land. So, I'm going to Murderous Rider, or Swift End, the Rimrock Knight. I take some damage. We're going to throw out the Murderous Rider to get a blocker that gains life and pass a turn. We had plenty of life with a life linker. I think I saved the Fireblade Charger. That's fine. And a Robber. They are coming in. What? Are they coming? No, they're going to pass. So let's go ahead and draw. It's another land. And a Valky. Let's throw the land. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7 and a draw. They're almost out of cards. I think I Valky next turn. If I throw this, I only have 2 left. If I plus it, let's make them go at it. I'll protect it with this. Let's go ahead and plus this. Let's see what I get. Oh, Bone Crusher. I like it. Now, let's wait till they attack us and use that as... Well, they see it, huh? No attacks. They see it. They see it. Robber the Rich. Get out of here. And turn. So they cannot, even an Embercleave, I don't think kills the Tibalt. Okay, we're definitely going to block the little one. If they can pump it, they can pump it. I mean, we're saving life right now, them going to Tibalt. Bone Crush, okay. Yeah, I'll take it. I got one of those. I got a Aggro Molly. I got a this, or that, and that. So we'll take, I'm not going to use that right now. Murderous Rider. So let's go ahead and see what we get with this Tibalt trigger. Let's throw out our new mountain.
Share in my pain.
And let's just beat. Let's the Murderous Rider that. We take a damage. I'm just going to clear their board. Then we'll throw the Murderous... oh, wait. I'm not really going to. That resolves.
Oh, don't ruin my fun.
Throw this Murderous Rider. We're holding up a Hacker Mauling, a Murderous Rider. We have a Clean to Dust, a Bone Crusher, and a draw. So I'm not going to cast the Bone Crusher because we have all this other powerful stuff. If they have like an ant, I don't know if they have a Phoenix. I don't think they had one. There's the Bone Crusher. Come at me. We'll draw and gain life. I think we've got this mono red deck locked up right where we want them. Let's take our turn. I could have clinged, but let's see. Oh, Shadow's Verdict. Let's plus Tibalt. See what we get first. Oh, we get a Goldspan Dragon. Nice. We'll use that next turn. They're not gonna let me through, but at least I gain life. So let's attack first and gain some life. Yep. I just want my lives. Shadow's Verdict. Crawling Barrens. A Goldspan Dragon. We could cling to Dust and draw a card. And now we don't have to worry about stops. We're at 21. They're at 20. We have a lot of action going on. I don't know how this deck comes back. Good game. Hello, Bulk. We do go first. Okay, nice. We have 2 lands, which is all you need when you have 2 Maze Mines. We have a Clang, Erebos, and a Hacker Mauling. Let's keep it. And lead off with the Mauling. They go Malice Pat. So I think they're going to be Rakdos Sacrifice. So let's throw out our Swamp, Maze Mine Tome, and let's go! Maze Mine Tomes are amazing. They do cause a lot of stops. They go Swamp. There's that Crocs. That resolves. We're going to want to get rid of their things in their graveyard. So we have Cling and Erebos Intervention. We already have 1 Maze Mine Tome. Sorry, Maze Mine Tome. I don't like it, but it's got to happen. Let's go ahead and scry. A Blood Chief Thirst, I'll hold on to that. We have lands. Let's go ahead and throw the castle out. And let's go ahead and cling that Crocs. Cling that Crocs! Cling that Crocs! We'll hold up a draw spell. Whoa! Strider. Okay. And let's draw a card. Professor. And a Valkyrie. Valkyrie! They're going to have removal. That's the problem. So I think I just pass, and I hold up Maze Mine Tome. So our opponent's going to come at us. 3 life brings us down to 20, so I'm not worrying about... I'd rather... Let me draw the card and see what we get here. Okay. Now we just take the hit. We're 1 land, I mean 2, but 1's in our hand from Professor, and then 1 red away from here. So we're not doing horrible. Ooh, Eliminate. That's a card. I don't think I let him scry. Pass a turn again. We're holding up Erebos Intervention, Eliminate, and okay, they stomp us. Okay. So we know they're throwing a Bone Crusher on their turn. They're going to sacrifice the 0/1. In response to the sacrifice, I'm going to go ahead and eliminate the Woe Strider. Excuse me. On his turn. Hopefully that Bone Crusher is the only thing they can do. They have no graveyards, so that... Oh, it's a Rankle. Okay, you're going to make me discard, eh? I mean, you discard too, right? Or do you just want to draw? Each player discards a card. It's really harsh, because... Let's stop here. It has to be... Man, I think it has to be the Blood Chief. It's the same amount to get rid of that on... Yeah, but I gain life the other way. And let's draw a card. I could have probably drew first. Land! Nice! Our turn. Draw. Throw the... Main phase. Throw the land. Onyx. Get rid of that. Get rid of that Rankle.
You really want to fight me? Well, darn. Looks like you flunked out.
Another Rankle? Come on. What are we doing here? One, two, three. I can't do that also. Let's pass a turn. Wait, we're holding up the Erebos Intervention. Yep. You get that. 4. Let's do this for 5. You got another one in your hand for next turn? So we have a Valky. Doesn't super help us out. Elspeth's Nightmare doesn't... Let's throw the Solemn. Take action. Get a black land. And that is our turn. We'll block the Bone Crusher. Or they'll... No, they can't steal it with Claim Firstborn, but they can with a Croning War. So, a Cronin War, that'll work. Let's see. The Cronin War. Predictable! We take 4. Another black. So what is this deck gonna have that we really want to get rid of? Let's see. No. We'll Necromention next turn. After we see what's in their hand with this. We'll kill our Solemn. We'll get our... Oh, I thought it was still our... Okay, they get to draw. Nice. Fuck it. I'm throwing the Valky. Okay, I'm taking the Predator. And we're going to have to call Goldspan Dragon here. Goldspan Dragon. They're going to get a whole bunch of 2/2s, but I would rather some 2/2s than that. What else do you got coming at us? Skyclay Shoes, some of those. Village Rights. Nothing super crazy. And the turn. Order of the Midnight! They get a Rankle back. Can't use it right now. Here comes the order. Man, do I need a Shadows, a Verdict. Pass. No blocks. Pass. Shadows, Verdict! Good game. Do I lose? Oh. Done. So that hits me for 3, but that won't win the game. That won't beat Ugin up. If I minus for 2, wow, I have to minus 3.
Accept a lesser world, and you will go
There we go.
lost to history.
Come at me with your Rankle.
Silence.
Come at me with your Rankle. I don't think they cannot kill Ugin right now. Rankle gets shot down next turn if they just, you can come at me. Okay, they're coming at me. You gonna let me draw? Yeah, they are. Okay, let's throw this. Let's go ahead and plus this to kill that. I have a labyrinth in my hand. I can cling. We're passing. Ooh, I hope we win this after a good game from the opponent. Woe Strider is the play. Nothing I can do about that. Immersion Predator, not bad at all. I mean, I can -4, right? Pass. Let's go ahead and draw. Let's draw some cards from the cling. Oh, you're gonna take that away from me. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Good play. It is a good play, but you have to actually go ahead and do something from there. What? Oh. Okay. Couldn't they have grabbed the card I was going for and it wouldn't have... Okay, so we can't cling again. I don't want to draw and gain life, so we'll just take our turn. Oh! So, this is fun. Let's go ahead and kill the Immersion Predator. They're going to sack. Nice. Murderous Rider. Oh! I want to hit a good game so bad, but I'm going to be a nice person. I'm going to be nice and not good game them back. Let's shoot them for 3. And let's throw that Rider. Oh, wait, no black land left because the tap. Tap! Shuffler, or the tapper. Auto tapper! So if they have a haster, then they can haster. They can't, well, I think this takes 7, right? 4. Oh, they can totally bring one out. Okay. Cool. Shoot, I'm going to shoot it for 3. I'm not going to exile when I can... Oh, I'm going to exile, aren't I? I forgot about the little token there. I mean, we just keep... I mean, we exile that, and then everything's gone. So this is for 3. So we just -3. 1, 2, 3. Pay 3. Sacrifice this and scry. We'll throw this on red, so we have our 1 red. Resolves. Throw this out on red. Throw out the Murderous Rider. Activate the Crawling Barrens. Take action. And swing in for 2. And that's it. This is how you beat this Rakdos deck. We are in complete control. The driver's seat. Whatever you want to call it. Their opponent, I don't think they can come back. I mean, they could, if they drew a Bloodchief Thirst, they could kill... Oh, they could kill the Ugin. Oh, Shadow Skull Smashing. I think Shadow Skull Smashing is about to happen. We got Crawling Barrens. We're set. Ugin has done Ugin's job. Shadow Skull Smashing. And they get them both. Congrats. Good top deck.
I no longer wish to stay.
Okay, let's go ahead and take action. Do it again. Take action. We didn't need to take action again. Boom! Whatever they top deck better be good. If I can extinction it and attack. So, I think we got this. I think we got it. They might have some kind of a trick here. They might have drew a removal. So we'll take action. And we'll swing. Good game. Got him. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for 84% mono black control. So little caveat before I tell you what I think we should change about this deck is I do want to mention that this deck is extremely hard to run and extremely hard to get wins with if you don't know the meta. And I mean, you really have to know the meta. So this deck is extremely strong, but you can't just pick it up, play it, and expect to just win your opponents, because it's not about just removing creatures with your removal, extincting their board, or wiping their board, throwing some stuff down, getting to Ugin and beating them up. You have to know what creatures to kill, when to do what. I mean, they might throw a Fervent Champion and you're panicking and you think you need to eliminate it when you have a Mazemind Tome in your hand. But no, let the Fervent Champion hit you for one, because you know later on they're going to come out with you with a Robber of the Rich, and now you're getting cards out of your hand. You just need to know the meta so that you know exactly how to utilize the cards in this deck, because every single little microtransaction with this deck counts. So keep that in mind. If you're having a hard time, it's okay. You either got to just learn the meta more or just keep practicing it. It's just one of those things where you got to put in the time in actual Magic the Gathering, whether it's arena or paper, whatever you do, you got to know the meta. So put the time in, and then this deck will absolutely destroy for you. Now, what would I replace or fix about this deck? Nothing. Wahid, aka Top Deck King, did an amazing job. I'm not going to mess with his deck. Now, I will tell you that per his instructions, Necromentia is our flex spot in the deck. Only one card. This is in the deck, like I said, mainly because of the Ultimatum deck. There are other times where this card will give you advantages, but for the most part, if you're not running into a bunch of Ultimatum decks, or you're just not seeing the use of this card, then swap it out for something else. Add whatever you think the deck needs at the moment. Are you lacking a little somewhere? Then add that. You need more removal. Do you need more draw? Add that. That is your flex card. But I'm keeping the deck just how it is, because with an 84% win rate ratio as of recording this video, it is not worth changing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, completely free. It means a whole lot to us over here. It will really support the channel. Leave us a comment down below letting us know what you think. Plus, that comment will enter you into the free Strixhaven set booster box giveaway that we're doing live on May 8th. Of course, you do have to be a subscriber as well to get an entry into that, but it is worth it, I guarantee it, and you'll be part of the Brew Crew family. It'll be completely fun. It'll be a complete blast once you join. We have the Discord open now. Come and talk with us. Thank you, everybody, very much for your support. And as always, until next time, have a blast in the arena.